Hello, Marvelites! You're watching Marvel's The Pull List, and I'm Ryan, a.k.a. Agent M.
And I'm Tucker Markus.
Every week we read every new Marvel comic that comes out. We get excited. We want you to get excited, so we pick a couple of them, we pick a topic, we tell you why you gotta read them. Tucker, what are we talking about this week?
This week we're going on a few epic journeys. We've selected 4 comics where we get to travel across a bunch of different, interpretations of that word. Let's say that. We're starting with a big one, one that we're all really, really excited about. This is Ghost Spider number 1. It's been a long time coming, and I'm so excited that we're here. Look, if you love mighty Marvel multiverse action, this is your book.
I do.
If you like Spider-Verse action, this is your book.
Yeah.
We get to see Gwen not just in her kind of origin universe of Earth 65, but we get to see her travel to the 616. There she meets up with Peter Parker. We get to see a bunch of different Spider heroes and characters come into play, as well as Captain Stacy. He's involved. He's always a presence. The Mary Janes are in here. Look, Sean McGuire brings the goods. It's everything that you love out of a Ghost Spider comic, but done in a fresh new way, a way that feels very modern, very forward-thinking, and this is just the beginning.
Yeah. It's the beginning of that journey, but one journey is getting close to its end. That is in Marvel Comics Presents number 8. Wolverine is journeying to hell with his daughter.
Whoa!
They have to go to hell because they have to stop the truth. A demon that comes back every 10 years. They have to go stop him, which actually leads to a really fun story, some wild stuff. And then it gets really gruesome and horrifying and nightmarish because they are in hell. But that is the journey that we're talking about for this issue. There's 2 more stories in there with Spider-Woman and White Fox. A lot of fun.
Yeah. Look, one of the characters that in recent years has gone on one of the greatest journeys, like literally in decades at Marvel, has got to be Jane Foster. And this is Jane Foster, Valkyrie number 2. We're really at just the beginning with this series because in issue 1 we got introduced to a bunch of different things, a bunch of new stuff, and right at the end of that issue 1, Bullseye showed up and just slung a sword right into Heimdall, took him out immediately. That's where we pick up with this issue. It kicks off a huge fight between Jane and Bullseye, which is so much fun to read and to go through. There's so much personality in these characters. You just instantly get it. You're just instantly there. But where this issue ends and where this journey goes, and really is just barely beginning, is so exciting. I cannot wait to really find out what it all means.
Yeah. Speaking of what it all means, what does it all mean? We have to look at the history. What greater journey than the entire history of the Marvel Universe? And that's what's happening in here. History of the Marvel Universe number 2, Mark Waid, Javier Rodriguez. It is so freaking good. It is almost like splash page after splash page telling you, like, here's the context for everything. And it kind of opens with this beautiful story about Steve Rogers, showing him as you go through time. The first issue gave us, millions and millions of years of history. This focuses a little bit more into the first half of the 20th century, particularly with World War I, World War II. Lots of superheroes and villains you may not know about, but it's all here. This is the history of the Marvel Universe. It is the greatest journey in all of fiction. Fight me if you don't agree. Don't fight me. I'm not a violent person. Anyway, you can find out all about this and so much more on Marvel's The Pull List, the podcast version. Get that wherever you get your audio. And we'll be back with another episode next week. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Tucker.
This is Marvel,
your universe.